Welcome to Global Insiders Podcast. I am Ryan, the peripatetic one, bringing you information about opportunities relating to jobs, traveling, and any information that can elevate you to your rightful place in this thing called life. You can find more information and how-to methods on globalinsidersgroup.com. That is insiders with an S. And here is today's show.
Hello, insiders. Hope you're all doing well. Today, I have a numbers show for you. We're going to be talking numbers because today's show, I'm going to be doing big tech, Neuralink, Amazon drone, and porn is fake. So today, I have a lot of numbers for you. So put your thinking hats on as you listen to the show. Well, first off, as I said, let's talk about the big five. And the big five that we're talking about are the tech companies. As you know, even though there is a pandemic going on, you have some companies that are making huge profits as each day go by. In fact, right now, as we speak, the five combined make 900 billion in revenues. That's billion, 900 billion each year in revenue. So you can just imagine how much money is out there, and just think about it that they are basically doubling what they usually make in this pandemic. So yes, let's learn how to do it like the big boys. So I will go through how each company makes their money. And the first is the biggest of them all, and that's Amazon. Total revenue, 281 billion. They net 11.6 billion. And how they do this? Well, online store is 50.4% of their money. And, we're talking about the physical products and the digital. Third-party seller services, 19.2%. Then Amazon Web Services, 12.5%. Physical stores, 6.1%. I've never seen an Amazon physical store, have you? Well, I'm sure they're in the United States. I haven't been in the United States in quite a while. Subscription services, so I guess this is your Prime and so forth, 6.9%. And they have other, which basically is advertising at 5.5%. So what you find here, advertising is basically like for those who are selling books and so forth. You can put up ads for your products. So yes, they make money from that. Also, countries in which Amazon is really raking in the money. United States, 69% of their business, so they need the US. Germany, 8%. Japan, 6%. United Kingdom, 6%. And the rest of the world, 11%. Alright, so there you go. That's how Amazon is making its money. Now, number 2 on the list. I wonder if you can guess who it is. Well, Apple is the one. If you guessed Apple, there you go. Total revenue, 260 billion. Net, 55 billion. They're a big money maker. Wow. I was surprised when I saw this. iPhone, with 54.7%. Then services, Apple Pay and music. And of course, the TV, 17.8%. Mac, 9.9%, iPad 8.2%. Other products, and these are like the earphones and so forth. And of course, you have to pay to fix your chargers because they keep going out. Well, not fix, but to change your chargers because you keep losing them. That's 9.4%. Where are they popular? Well, United States once again, but this time with a lower share. than Amazon, because they're at 45%. Europe 23%. And when you see them, when you get the figures put together like this, like Europe and so forth as a continent, it means that no country really has a large percent per se, like 10% or anything like that. So they just group it together. So 23% in Europe, China 17%, Japan 8%, rest of Asia 7%. Okay. Now, Alphabet, otherwise known as Google, they're looking at 162 billion in net income, right? And then take home is at 34.3 billion. So advertising is where they make their money. I'm a bit surprised at this too, but there we go, 70%. Advertising to small businesses and so forth, like Google Ads, 13.3%. So the first one is like your YouTube and your maps and the stuff that you get in your email. Those are the different advertising. And then you have Google Other. So this is like maybe Google Play Store and so forth, 10.5%. Google Cloud, 5.5%. So Google, they have a lot of businesses. Well, Alphabet has a lot of businesses, but of course, not all those businesses are making money. So where they're making the majority of their money is still from search, which is quite interesting, because I'm old enough to know that Yahoo was once leading in search, and there was someone else, I think Netscape. Yeah, Netscape was leading in search, and then came along Google with a more efficient search engine. So this is quite interesting. Where they do good business, US 46%. So this is similar to the iPhone. Amazon is the one that's doing a lot of its business in the United States. So 46% in the US, Europe and the Middle East and Africa, 31%. So no one place had more than, let's say, 10% of a 10% share. So they are grouped together. Asia Pacific, 17%. South America and the Caribbean, 6%. So that is very, very interesting once again to see that most of their businesses in the United States. Really interesting. Next up, Microsoft, 126 billion, and their net income is 39.2 billion. Microsoft Azure, it's the first time hearing about this. If you know about this, well, you can definitely shout me out and tell me more. But yeah, Microsoft Azure, and they're saying this is like the server and the cloud services. It's 25.9% of their business. Office is 25.2% of their business. Windows equals 16.2% of their business. So Windows is a thing all to itself. And gaming is 9.1%. Bing, their search engine, is 6.1%. If I don't know how many of you are Microsoft users, but they have been changing their email over and over. Well, I must admit that the last version or the current version is a bit simplified, which is good, but let's see. I mean, I don't see myself changing from Google anytime soon, because Gmail is just really, really good in terms of just creating a nice product that I can use. But let's just give Microsoft some kudos and say, yes, that the current email that they have provided, it's very simple and it's easy to use, and it has some lovely tabs that can make your work more efficient. So yes, that's my kudos, that's me tilting my hat to Microsoft. All right, continuing. So they have enterprise services 4.8%. Microsoft Surface 4.8%. So they have a hardware product that's doing something well. I actually wanted a Surface when it just came out. I probably would still grab one, I guess. And now, last but not least, LinkedIn 5.4%. So, you know what? Looking at this so far of all the companies, Microsoft is actually the one with probably the best company because they have more products and in terms of the percentages, they're not heavily dependent on any one area of their business. So that's pretty cool if you ask me. Countries where they make their money, US 51%, and then they have the rest of the world 49%. So that once again is pretty good because their business is not concentrated in any one place other than the United States. And even as you can see, that's only 50% or well, just above 50% of their business. So if the US says, okay, Microsoft, you violated something, they are still making money. If the rest of the world. So it's like basically all the countries in the world. So yeah, I guess they're doing something right. So Facebook is the next one, and they are making 71 billion, and that's phenomenal. I mean, because at the end of the day, Facebook is just a website. So imagine you create a website that is making $71 billion. I mean, anyone who's listening to this would take I know you'll all be happy with just 1% of that 71. You might even be happier with less than 1% of that 71 billion that Facebook has. So they net 18.5 billion of the money that they make, and they do this through Facebook ads. Now listen to this. Their Facebook ads is 98.5% of their business. Wow. If you ask me, that is incredible, you know. I mean, they need products. They really need products. So, you know, if you ask me, they should go into distribution. You know, there are a lot of people who are creating content and they need a good distributor. So they should really think about that. Let's see where they're making this money. All right. So from 1.5% from payments and other fees. So this is like, developers and so forth. People are using their infrastructure to pay and so forth. So I guess, as I said, they really need products. Facebook needs products. So US 45% of their business, Europe 24% of their business, Asia Pacific 22% of their business, and the rest of the world 9%. Looking at it, not too bad. I mean, half of their business is outside of the United States, which is good. But just looking at it, I'm surprised Microsoft seems to have a very sturdy business, and of course, as we can see, Amazon is out there making a lot of cash. But once a disruptor comes along, we'll see how they deal with that, and one will come along. Next, Neuralink. You know, this guy has been in the news because he's trying to be among the big guys, but my money's not on him to be among them, but let's see. So Neuralink, a wireless implant this is Neuralink, right? And they're talking about creating implants for the brain. So Neuralink overall is creating a wireless implant that could someday give human beings a direct interface to digital devices. Are you ready to sign up? Are you ready to get an implant in your brain that will make you operate with the digital world seamlessly? Well, Elon Musk has been touting symbiosis, and this is where humans will be able to link to machines. In theory, I love it. But how will this work? Like, really, how will this work? Are they going to open up your brain and put this thing in there? Or are they going to inject something in there? What are they going to do? And then, as you know, my fears with this digital world is all this, you know, especially, let's think about Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's down. So what's going to happen? My brain is going to be down. If there's something damaged, how are you going to repair it? I am concerned about those things. So that is what's on my mind when I think about it. But they're saying that brain computer interface, BCI, will be placed in the brain. At the high scale, issues like medical issues like Alzheimer's and strokes will be detected and treated. So that is good in the sense where you can get treatment quickly and easily. And Musk have even said that the autism spectrum could even be eliminated with this implant. At a low scale, you can send text messages and open and close doors with your mind. It sounds very cool and it sounds very sci-fi and scientific. But what is the cost though? What is the cost? So, it's something to think about. I don't know if it is worth it. I don't know if it is a territory or a road I want to go down. I'll wait. If there are 7 billion people in the world, put me at 7 billion and one to be tested and tried for this one, okay? So moving on, Amazon drone delivery. This one, however, is becoming a reality as Amazon got federal approval to use drones to deliver packages. They are expecting delivery time to go as low as 30 minutes. So, you have your Amazon Prime, you can get your products delivered to you in a day. So now Amazon is trying to up themselves as usual. They're on that 2020 type vibe, Anything that has gone so far in 2020, you can look forward to something even bigger happening. So Amazon is on their 2020 vibe. So Amazon is trying to up themselves. 30 minutes delivery. Can you imagine that? You want a pair of shoes, you get it in 30 minutes. You need a shirt, you get it in 30 minutes. So these drones are said to have spatial awareness technology in them. So that simply means that they won't be hitting in every and anything that is in front of them. They know when to stop and how to go forward, which is cool. Again, I'd love to see it. Only 3 companies have the certificate that Amazon was granted by the government, and it's called a Part 135 Air Carrier Certificate. The other 2 companies are Wing Aviation, which is owned by Alphabet. We spoke about them. They're one of those $200 billion a year company, and UPS Flight Forward. I don't know about them, but yes, that's pretty cool. So, when you think about it, Amazon also has this cool product that's coming out. It's basically a technology where you can, Amazon, they say it's like a virtual try-on outfit. You can try on your outfit from home. So just imagine this world where you're trying on your outfit at home, right? And they say Amazon already leverages AI to power style by Alexa, a feature of Amazon shopping app that suggests compares rates and apparel using algorithms and human curation, with style recommendations and programs like Prime Wardrobe, which allows users to try on clothes and return what they don't want to buy. The retailer is vying for a larger slice of sales in the declining apparel market, while servicing products that customers might not normally choose. So just imagine that. So first they hit you with, oh, you might like this. Okay. You don't have to go to the store to try it on. We have our virtual tool that you can use to try on your clothes here. You try it on, you like it. You say, okay, let me purchase it. So you buy it and then you say, you want drone delivery? You get that drone delivery within 30 minutes. You try it on and then you don't like it. You send it back just like that. Isn't that cool? Are you happy that you're able to live like this in 2020? Well, yeah, definitely. Moving on, the last story for today is porn is fake. That's right, porn is fake. Just in case you didn't know it, porn is fake. So, non-consensual videos are racking up millions of views. These videos have the face of celebrities such as actresses and musicians. So, for all of you who were quite excited to see the videos of whichever actress or whichever musician and you were thinking that, okay, they were getting their groove on. No, you are wrong. That's just some fake editing of their face on bodies. So, boo for you. The culprits are using Deepfake to create these videos, and Deepfake is not something that I've dwelled on a lot, so hopefully maybe next week I'll try to talk a bit more about Deepfake. But Deepfake is basically where culprits, because that's all we can call them, doctor videos to make it seem as if it is the person who is in it when it's not them. So culprits and criminals, they can get the CC tag, definitely. So deepfake to create these videos. These videos are uploaded to top porn sites such as Xvideos, XNXX, and Xhamster. If you didn't hear your favorite, I'm sorry. For example, a video that using Emma Watson's face was viewed 23 million times on the websites, and a whopping 13 million of those were on XNXX. According to Giorgio Patrini, there's no strong deterrent to putting up to getting rid of these videos. I mean, he believes that that people will still have the freedom to upload this type of thing without any fear of consequences, and that's simply because the laws aren't prosecuting it, and I think it's difficult to prosecute it too, because you're talking about websites that probably want to guard your secrecy first of all, and then they're getting uploads from all over the world. And the persons who are doing this, they're not like you and I, listeners, who don't know how to go about doing things like these. These are people who know how to cover the tracks and so forth. So maybe so even if you start hearing that people are getting arrested or they're catching people, it's just some guy or girl who, but not the real criminals behind this thing, you know, because 23 million views, if it's an ad revenue situation, that's good money, you know. So these people, no, this is a business. This is an operation. You need sting operations, and you need the FBI or some other big government body like that to go in and get these type of people, you know. So I have big worry, but you know, the worry is all around, because listen to this. The experts believe the technology is improving. That's the deepfake technology, right? So quickly, improving very quickly. So in the future, not only will celebrities be at risk, but also ordinary citizens. So don't be surprised if you have some videos out there and then you go on to watch porn one night or one morning or one afternoon, whenever you watch a porn, even though you don't watch porn. You go and you see a face, you see yourself getting it done with somebody who you have never even seen before, all because you were doctored. So it's a serious thing from all angles, and I don't know. I don't think there's an easy solution to this, but as I said, I'll try to talk a bit more about this in the future. So now my question is, how do we deal with this? You know, how do we deal with this? If you have answers, feel free to contact me. We have a Facebook page. Yeah, we do. So you can go to the Facebook page and leave some comments or something. All right. There are 34,883 jobs, cybersecurity jobs on monster.com. Go and check and see if something is there for you. Next week, I'll try to talk about algorithm and how it's controlling our lives. Until then, take care.
Thanks for listening today. I hope you are inspired. You can find more helpful and motivational material at globalinsidersgroup.com. That is, insiders with an S. You can also keep in touch at Global Insiders on Instagram. See you next time. But remember, you can be your own superhero. Bye.